the weekly update for Mr. Fix's science class for the week of December 3rd. All right, on Monday we had to do a little changing, so we did the accelerator demo. So let's take a look at that.
This is an accelerometer
Students were
made out of
given
a fishing bobber
one of
attached to
these
fishing line.
jars with water and a bobber in it, and I had them move the jars, and I wanted to make careful observations of what happened to the bobber inside. So when the jar started to move, I wanted the students to notice which direction the object went in, and when the jar stopped, I wanted to notice which direction the bobber was moving. So I had to make careful observations on that, and also how to make the jar move the jar without moving the bobber, keeping the bobber in the middle, and then also making the jar go in circles, what happens to the bobber. So basically what this is a device called accelerometer. It detects changes in velocity. If the bobber moves, that means the jar changed velocity. If the bobber didn't move, that means its speed and direction did not change. So we did some demos on that. All right, then we did force of motion slide deck lesson 2.3. I have in-depth videos, walkthrough videos on that and how to do it, especially if you're absent. So we did 2.3. 2.4 was critical juncture assessment, where students had 12 multiple choice questions and 2 written responses, so students could see where they're at, kind of the midpoint of the unit, to give them a sense of, okay, how deep is their understanding of the key concepts. Then afterwards we did lesson 2.5, warm-up and sim force and velocity concepts, where students had an opportunity to practice some of those key concepts. We also did lesson 3.1 and 3.2. Again, there's video walkthroughs for that. We also added page 16 of the reference notebook. We added some key concepts and some terms. So one of the key concepts we added was number 5, the same strength force exerted on 2 objects, but the objects have different masses. The object with less mass will have greater change of velocity. And we also added the term collision as well. For the homework, we did Schoology Edpuzzle. That was due on Wednesday. Video basically on Physicist breaks down superhero physics from movies and TV. So some of these were applicable to what we've been learning, some of the key concepts in our units. So we did an example of the 3-point landing. Is that actually safe for superheroes to do or not? And so that's one example the physicist talks about. All right, so that was the homework this week. That's it for this week. Hope you have a good weekend. Bye.